weird, and like your brain just has so much it wants to do. My notes are such a mess. For example, and I've said that for years, I think I need to tick things off with my pen because I'm not going in order. Asexuality, Judaism, and now this third thing. What's it gonna be this year, Raquel? I don't know. Hello, welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name's Raquel, even though the channel name is My Name is Kelly. If you want to, you can stick around, subscribe, like, comment. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You know the drill. This lipstick is very bright. It's a new lipstick, it's not new, but it's one I've had for a very long time and have basically never worn, and definitely haven't worn in a very long time, and it's a lot brighter than the colour I usually go for. I feel like it's screaming at you. My makeup is done because a bit later on in about half an hour I've got a gala night, so I need to film this, and I know that taking my makeup takes a long time. I need to get into a dress, but that'll take 2 seconds, whereas actually putting on my makeup takes a lot longer. Alright, hello. So today's video is something I'm kind of surprised that in my, 8 years on YouTube? Weird. I've never filmed this, and I've never spoken about it. Now, for the record, as of when I'm filming this, it is mid-July. I think it's the 17th or 18th. I don't know, I've lost track of the days. And I know for a fact that you're not going to be watching this, I think, until December. I'm hoping to have this up in December. And it just felt like a really good time to evaluate how I feel about YouTube and sort of what my goals are and what I want to change and etc, etc. And I like it because this is sort of a mid-year check-in, but by the time you're watching this, it'll be the new year check-in, so to speak. And the truth is, between now and December, all my videos are already made and scheduled. So nothing's gonna change, except like my favorites maybe. So I really feel like going into the new year, we've basically got a fresh start. I do already have some videos made for the new year. I'm so far ahead. Anyway, that being said, actually the thing that sort of brought this all forward and to mind is I started watching a new YouTuber called Lucy Moon, who isn't new on YouTube, but she's new for me. And I'd heard her name loads of times because she either was or still is friends with Jodie, who I watch a lot of and listen to, and Hannah Witten, who I also watch. So her name's been mentioned, and I've always just been like, I don't need to look into new YouTubers. And then I was rewatching one of Hannah Witten's clothing videos, and she mentioned Lucy Moon, and I was like, I'm in the mood for something new. So I had a look, and now I've sort of been stalking her. That's not true, just binge watching. And sometimes I find watching a new YouTuber or getting inspired by something new really does kick off those creativity wheels. And like, your brain just has so much it wants to do. I don't know if you relate to this, but I definitely have experienced this multiple times in my life. And one of those occasions was just a few days ago. So I want to kind of thank Lucy Moon for inspiring this video. My notes are such a mess. I literally, in the middle of the night, just made some notes as things were coming to mind of some of my YouTube goals and things I want to focus and work on in the coming however long, until I reevaluate it all again. So my first one is that I want my videos to overall be more intentional. And what I mean by that is, first of all, less shaky, and that's very much in part just because I can't hold my camera still, but to use my tripod more, for example. And then also the lighting, for example, and the way I look. I'm not going to be wearing makeup in every video. I don't like makeup enough for that. But for example, my hair, it's always a mess. And that's a whole separate issue, which I'm making a video about as well. I think it's going to be in a vlog. But I just want to be more presentable. And I just want my videos to be a higher standard, even though I'm not buying a new camera or anything like that, or a microphone. And I really would like to one day invest in those, but I just can't commit to it. And I've said that for years. So hopefully one day I will be able to commit to it, but we're not there yet. That being said, I think my vlogs will never be as good as my sit-down videos, but that's just because of the style of me, because I want to vlog my life, and you can't always make sure the lighting is perfect for that, or that my hands are super steady. I will try and incorporate my tripod more, and I will try and be a bit more sensible about what I'm filming and not necessarily filming every second of every day. But I still want to be able to vlog my life as it is. And I don't want to feel that I can't upload videos because they're not matching the standard I would like. Lots of rambling, I hope it makes sense. On from that, I think I want to have a look at the way I'm editing videos. You might have already noticed in a couple of more recent videos, or maybe a couple of future vlogs already, I'm trying to add little things and just adding some texture to it. And I think I'm still playing around with it. And I think my editing has improved immensely. I'm really proud of sort of how far I've come since I started YouTube. But I think I can be more creative with it and do something more with it. So again, I'm going to have a look at what I can change without making it too much work for myself. Although that being said, the program I use to edit my videos has added a new feature which makes my life 100 times easier, and as a result will allow me a bit more time to add little fun things into my videos, I hope. We'll see. I think I need to tick things off with my pen because I'm not going in order. Now, as I mentioned before, this video is being filmed mid-July and it's not going up until December, and I've already got videos scheduled up until like the start of the new year. In fact, probably even until February. And I don't like that. And I don't know if I spoke about it on my own channel or on the Dear Hopefuls channel, but that needs to change, in my opinion. Obviously, it won't as of when I'm filming this, and that's what I mean with the goals will actually only apply from the new year onwards anyway. But I want to get to a point where my videos are only sort of a week or maybe 2 behind where I'm sat filming. Maybe a month at most, but not 6 months. And I know that's going to take some time to sort of even out because I do have so many videos going up. And at the moment, I'm still sticking to 3 a day. Not 3 a day, 3 a week. But if that needs to change and I need to do another month of vlogs like I did last year, I'll do that. And then if it means that my videos aren't as frequent, if it means 1 a week or 1 every 2 weeks, I'd still rather do that and sacrifice the frequency of videos for the honesty, so to speak. I don't know if honesty is the right word, but it's the kind of thing where I want to have a more up-to-date YouTube, if that makes sense, rather than being 6 months behind. And then if something exciting or fun or good happens, actually maybe I spoke about this in a November nonsense, but if something like that happens, I want to be able to share it immediately. I don't want to make a video out of order because I like timelines and chronologically? Either way, you know what I mean. But I also don't want, if I do have some exciting news to share, I don't want to wait, months to share it. And then that links really beautifully onto one of my other points, which is that I really want to be more honest. I've spent my whole life kind of not posting anything on social media or anything like that. And if I do, for example, YouTube, I'm always purposely a few months behind, or a few weeks at least, so as to hide behind that and have like a shelter and a barrier. And maybe I will find that I still want that, and maybe that will change again, but I want to try and step out of that. I want to try and be more honest with what I'm up to, as I'm up to it, if that makes sense. And not just do I want to be more honest in that sense, I also want to be more honest about other things. And I do think I spoke about this maybe in last year's resolutions, or at some point anyway. I really want to be more honest about the fact that I am a YouTuber. I put it in quotation marks because I don't know if I can count myself as one with only 100 subscribers, but I am one, I guess. And I want to be more honest about it to friends and family, and when I'm out and about and filming, and seeing if I don't need to blur out their faces or whatever. And I also want to be more honest about sort of the things in my life. And I want to introduce you to those friends and to those things. And there's one thing in particular that I really want to share with you that I've not dared to for a long time. And I'm not going to yet, but by the time you're watching this, hopefully we won't be far off from me talking about it, I hope. You'll know what it is, probably. Every year there's something, isn't there? Asexuality, Judaism, and now this third thing. What's it going to be this year, Raquel? Anyway, that also then kind of links into the next one, which is I want it to be a little bit more in line with my career. No, that's not true. I just mean, because I don't want to take away any of the other stuff I talk about on YouTube. I still want to cover everything that I cover, from bullet journaling to fashion to life to whatever. But I do want to be a bit more brave, I guess, with performing stuff. And that's what I mean with my career. I want to use this platform to help me, as well as everything else that I do. So that means more performing videos on here, which you might have already seen. I don't know when you're seeing this. I've got a whole Christmas cabaret series going up in December, because one series a year isn't enough, apparently. But it also means being more honest about what I'm up to, as I said before. And I think it's also just about making this a part of the Raquel brand, if that makes sense. The Raquel business. I don't know. Like, I just want to see if I can link my life and my YouTube and my career all together more, basically, is what this whole video is coming down to. That being said, I'm not trying to build a platform to help me get jobs, but I'm trying to help build a platform to help me get noticed, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. It does to me. Alright, we're almost there, I promise. My next goal is to do more sit-down videos, and this is going to sound really ridiculous, because I know that a bunch have gone up this year, like I think about 1 a week, but almost all of those were filmed in the space of a week in February, I think. And then I've not really done many like this in a while for me, personally. And I would like to be doing more of that. I've just been so focused on vlogging because I've had so many exciting things happen in the last, few months. But I've got like a bunch of ideas of things I want to film seated, talking, chatting, and I just need to implement them and then keep that up, I think. And I think, inspired by Lucy Moon, there will be some more fashiony videos, especially. And then my very last point for my YouTube goals, and this is a very vague one and I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet, and if I am actually going to implement it, but I might finally change up my thumbnails a bit. I really like what I've had going on for the last few years, where I've had a colour per year and then the same colour for all the vlogs, the same colour for all the performing videos, the same colour for Alphabet Adventures, and I think there's another one that's got the same colour, and obviously the monthly ones are coloured. I really like the colour associations I've got going, but I think I can be more creative with the thumbnails. I think the way I do them is a bit easy. And I'm not talking about making thumbnails necessarily that will sell the video, because I'm not here to buy into the whole like YouTube, this is how you need to be and this is how you need to do it kind of thing. But for my own sake, I think if I have the time, I can do more with it. And even if that does mean keeping the borders but just changing what the picture is or whatever, I don't know. And that's why I'm not entirely sure how that one's going to work out. But then that's also going to be linked to how often I put up the videos, because if I do cut it down to one every 2 weeks, I'll have more time to edit the videos. I think I just want to focus in more on YouTube. It's something that for basically the last 8 years I've just kind of done, and it's just I've done it really relaxed, really easy, and just pulled out the camera when I felt like it and made videos either about my life or about things I'm interested in. And that's not going to stop, but I think I would like it to become a potential career path or potential side job, so to speak. And for that, you need to invest the time and the effort and the focus. Does this all make sense? Probably not. Are we going to be going through a learning curve together? Absolutely. If you're new here and you are interested in the ride we are all about to embark on, please do subscribe if you'd like. Obviously, I'm not going to force you to. You can leave a comment if there's anything you'd really like to see from me. Obviously, if you're new, you probably don't really know what I do, but I perform, I'm an actress, and I sing. I travel quite a bit, and I make quite a few travel videos. I, as I said, do a lot of fashiony things, and will be doing more, hopefully. I talk about life, so if you have any burning questions about life, I'm happy to try and answer them or talk about them. And basically anything you throw at me, I'm happy to make a video about. So let me know down below. My main theme, though, overall, is kindness. I believe in kindness and making the world a better place through kindness. Probably my November nonsense is actually the best reference for the different things I cover, because I talk about so much there. Or, you know, you can just have a look through my channel. I keep all my videos up. And that's another thing. I'm not entirely, proud of all the videos I've made ever, but they are proof of me learning and growing, so I don't want to take them down or hide them or anything like that. And maybe one day that will change, maybe I'll feel differently about it, but there's a lot of me you can find in there, and a lot of me over the last 8 years. So have a look. Have a browse. Feel free to like this video if you want to. I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works, but maybe it'll help. As I say, I'm going to try and make this more of an actual career possibility for me. I would like this to be something that becomes bigger, if that makes sense. Although the thought of an audience does terrify me, so that's weird. But I'm going round and round in circles, so I'm going to finish this up here. Thank you so much if you have stuck around until now, and if you've been watching my videos. And I'm sure I will see you all very, very shortly in another video. Probably one that was pre-filmed, so before today. Sorry. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon.